Perhaps? Okay, excellent. We are good to go. I need to put on some tunes because obviously, God, I want to put on some fairy tale music, but I won't. Instead, we're gonna do what the fucking great video game soundtrack. Celeste is pretty good. Hollow Knight's also. Let's just put on the Hollow Knight soundtrack. How about just go onto Spotify, keep it nice and simple. Hollow Knight. There it is. Original soundtrack. We're gonna shuffle it. We're gonna. Ah, fuck. I just cannot make up my mind about which freaking thing I'm using, huh? Post. We're live for the next round of Pokédex Judgments. Come join us as we finish Johto and move on to Hoenn. Image. Potter. I believe it's still in my downloads. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Damn. Okay, here we are. God, is this the yeah, sealed vessel? Good track. Good fucking track, dude. Oh, so good. When you drive to work at 4 a.m. because you wanted to be funny in high school. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. There. Bam. Cool. Um, um. Now we need that. What are my ratings? I completely forgot. It's been too long. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alolan Sandshrew should probably be lower, but whatever. Bow. Bow. Wop. Bam, bam, bow, 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 wow, bow, dow, dow, bow, bow, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ba-ba-da-ba-bow. Ow. Do 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 do. Ah. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 do, 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 do. Oh God. How long should we wait? Till 6:10? I guess that's okay. No one shows up. I'll just keep talking till someone does. I have faith. And if I just have to talk to myself for 3 hours, who cares? I'd rather for 6 hours. I fight for me. What song is this? I'm blank. Is this Queen's Garden? Enter Hollow Nest. What the fuck song is this? What? Where in the game does this song play? That's what I want to know. Ba-da-bum. God, I hate this stupid Gen 9 Paradox Pokemon. So fucking dumb. God, I hate the fuck. Is that its Japanese name too? Abatakaku Kami? Oh, sorry. Abataku Kami? Abataku. Abataku Kami? Oh, Kantomology. Fluttering hair. God, so. I hate it. It's so bad. This is Dung Defender, right? Yeah, this isn't Hive Knight, is it? Yeah, it's Dung Defender. Got it. We good. Goodness gracious. What went wrong with Gen 9? Other than the everything that went wrong with Gen 9. Does this count as a legendary Pokemon? Like, what's its stats? 570? It seems pretty legendary to me. I mean, not really. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Why would you give anything ice and water, dude? Oh fuck, what's this track? I want to say it's like Resting Grounds or something. It's not White Palace, is it? What song is this? It's not Dirtmouth. Dang. It's White Palace. Okay, cool. Why don't I just wait for this part? I would have gotten it if I just waited till this part. God, whatever. It's 6:10. Let's get on with this shit. All right. So, last time we left off, we were at Mischievous. Quick refresher. Our lowest rated is Hisuian Electrode with a 6 out of 100. Followed by Mega Pinsir, Lickitung, you know, blah, blah, blah. Our highest is Eevee with the 99. Followed by Quagsire, because you can't bag the Quag. And then Staryu, Alolan Buck, you know, yada, 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 yada. Obviously, it's spherical, so that's why. So, with that said, let's keep going. We are at currently number 201, Unknown. All right, so with this one, there's not really much to talk about with the design. They're different for every letter, so I can't really give it that. I don't like the Unknown alphabet. I think it's really stupid looking. I've always thought it was really stupid looking. I hate it's a gimmick in all the games that have features. It's just so... It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick Pokemon, and that's kind of the start and end to it. What I want to know... How is this an H? You have straight lines in an Unknown. How is this an H? Why not make it a straight line? I mean, the S just straight up doesn't look like an S. The R doesn't look like an R. It just looks like a shitty P. I like the question mark. That's pretty cute. But... And of course, you obviously can't use this in-game. Because... Obviously. So, yeah. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. If it got an evolution or like an alternate form a la like Wishy-Washy, where you get use more than one unknown at a time. Like, let's say that you capture an unknown, and then for every letter of unknown you have in your registered in your Pokedex, that first unknown becomes stronger. You know? That would be interesting. It would actually give a purpose to catching all of them, but you know, it's just not that engaging of a Pokemon. So first off, let me get rid of this. God damn, including alternate forms, we've done 253 entries. All right, unknown. Yo, what's up, Dusttail? The sun says hello. The sun is not out yet, my friend. All right, unknown. It's in like the teens. It's not as bad as Mewtwo Y. I'll tell you that. Can you hear the music, Dusttail? Is it as bad as Galarian Mr. Mime? Probably. Probably like an 11. Really bad, dude. Okay, next we have Wobbuffet. All right. Wobbuffet is a really fun design. It's a punching bag, right? Like this is supposed it's making you think that this blue thing is the actual Pokemon when it's not. It's this thing. That's really cute. Love its ability. Love its stats. I just love the gimmick. It's another one where it's just a gimmick, right? But that said, dude, it's a fun gimmick. What can I say? The patience Pokemon, that's really cute. That said, it's simple, which is kind of its problem. Like I wouldn't look at this Pokemon and be like, oh yeah, this is my favorite. You know? We're not going to spend much time on it. We're just going to keep going. Wobbuffet, it's probably like hovering around like the 50s to 60s. Maybe, it is a really, really nice idea. So we'll give it like a high 60s. I'd say it's a little bit better than Mr. Mime. All right. 68. Spelled right? Okay. Okay. Girafarig. So yeah, Girafarig. Just got an evolution. After waiting for it for 7 generations, it got an evolution that no one really cares about because whatever. Look at these stats. Anywho, Girafarig. Why does it have a change hump butt? Why doesn't this look like cat dog? I don't understand. I don't get it. However, normal psychic is a fun typing. I do like the swapped color palette. I wish it wasn't yellow and brown. I wish it was something I wish it was something other than yellow. I said that wrong. I wish it was something other than yellow and brown. I wish there was no brown. There it is. I've said there. Got it. Jesus. Can't fucking talk today. Anyway. Like, okay, you have the pink on the spines. That's some nice color variation. At the end of the day, it's just a horse with a change on button and antenna, right? It's certainly not a giraffe. It doesn't have the right proportions for that. You know? Its legs aren't long enough. Like, Fergiraffe kind of has the aesthetic of a giraffe, but Girafarig? Nah. It's just pretty disappointing, as with much of Gen 2. So let's give it some other ones from Gen 2. It's not as good as Xatu. Probably not as good as Mareep either. Mareep is spherical. So let's give it like a like a 44. I don't want to listen to this song. Queen's Gardens is fun. All right, next one on the list. Pineco. It's a pine cone. It's just a thing, you know. What are some other ratings of things that are just a thing? Caterpie is a caterpillar. Gave it a 52. Pidgey is a 42. What's up, Super Fighter? Kind of boring. Agreed. I know I'm boring, Super Fighter. You don't need to tell me. I don't know why I scrolled down so you guys can't see it. Anyway, I'm just looking through my list. Geodude is a 41. I feel significantly better about a Geodude than I do a Pinecone. I don't know. What do its Pokedex entries say? It likes to make its shell thicker by adding layers of tree bark. The additional weight doesn't bother it. Riveting. All right. Anyway. Let's give it like a 38. How do I... Also, why is my caps lock on? Fortress. Why is it spelled like that is my question. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. One of the best tracks in the game right there. Anyway, Fortress. Bug Steel typing, absolutely iconic. I like Bug Steel as a defensive typing much more than an offensive one, so I like it a lot more on Fortress compared to Scizor, who we will be getting to. But other than that, it's an okay Pokemon. You can't really use it in single player. It's a little bit too defensive for it. The AI just like doesn't feed into the defensive play style, unfortunately. However, it does have sturdy. Like the color palette, how it's like a cracked nut. That's a neat idea. I love the little. I don't know why it has little like nipples, like the Lady Gaga nipples, but they're red. I guess you can words. Please work for me. I guess you could consider them cannons, but I mean, with a 90, I don't know. Kind of like whatever. The red is a really nice shade of red though, which is kind of what saves it for me. So yeah. Fortress. I wouldn't consider it quite as good as like Wobbuffet or Mischievous. It's better than Wooper, in my opinion. So let's give it like a low 60. Let's give it like a 60 straight. That sounds good to me. Dunsparce is next. God, I just want to get through fucking Johto so bad. How you doing today, by the way, King Super Fighter? Bow, bow. Dunsparce. Dunsparce, Dunsparce. It digs into the ground with its tail and it makes a maze-like nest. It can fly just a little. When spotted, the Pokemon escapes backward by furiously boring into the ground with its tail. Its drill-shaped tail. Okay, all this shit with the tail. I thought it was a rattler. Because it's like it's a rattlesnake. It's a land snake. You know? Why is it a drill? That's false advertising. And dude, these stats, come on. Can't use it in game. It's completely worthless. Maybe in the very early game with like rollout strats against like what's his name? Faulkner and Bugsy, but nah, nothing else. Plus it's just a boring design. I mean, okay. It's basically two colors. You have a little bit of alternate shade of yellow like right here on the back, but for the most part it's two colors, and those colors are boring together. You know, there's nothing interesting going on here. There's no differentiation with the color of the tail. The wings are just a boring white. You can barely tell that they're a different color than the body. Like maybe if they posed it in such a way where you could see more of like the blue underbelly, maybe that would give a better impression, but as it is now, it's just so dull. Yeah, we're just it's made to be a bad Pokemon. Let's see here. What do we want to give it? It's not as good as Pineco. Is it as good as P-Tauros? Choices. I think it's like a low 30 or high 20, low 30. I don't think it's as bad as Tauros. It's about on par with Tangela, honestly. Maybe a little bit worse just because the colors are boring. We'll give it like a 32. All right. Gligar. It do be pink. The tongue game is out of this world in a tasteful way. I do like the shade of pink that they went with and how it contrasts with the shade of blue. I liked how it's shadowed on the bottom. I like how that looks. The only problem is that until there was 3D, I didn't really even think that this thing had a tail because it's so hidden in this art, and this is just what I associate with Gligar. I mean, yeah, it's good. I like Gligar. I don't love it. Honestly, because the problem is like, that's the problem with all these fucking Gen 2 mons, right? Is that as soon as they got their evolutions in Gen 4, they stopped being relevant. So what do I talk about in terms of gameplay with them? Like how easy it is to level it up into Gliscor? It's like, I don't know, man. Because Gligar itself is fucking trash. It has a great typing. Ground flying, fantastic typing. But I mean, it has no moves. It has no stats. There's just nothing there for me. You know? Nothing there for me to dig into. It's terrible. But Gliscor is amazing. So, like, how do I judge it there? I don't know, man. It's frustrating to say the least. Which is a lot of Gen 2. I like it. It's not as... Is it as good as Hoppip? Because Hoppip is really adorable. Gligar I don't think is as adorable, but it's a little bit more badass. Because I do like the hooked feet and the claws for the hands. I like the general like shaping going on here. So yeah, I guess it is about on par with Hoppip. Maybe a little bit worse. Give it like a 57. It seems good to me. All right, Steelix. It do be a snake. All right, let's really look at this. Let's try and get an opinion rolling because I have like nothing interesting going on from a first glance about Steelix. The jawline, the underbite, I guess could be a little bit interesting. Kind of hard to see here, which is a problem. There's like the spikes coming out, but I don't think that really adds anything. Spike for a tail, that's kind of cool. The red eyes are neat, I guess. Not a huge fan of this head shape. I don't know. I feel like this is like the most boring design they could have possibly went with when it came to like an iron snake evolution for Onix. I get why it's here, because Onix was pathetic and it shouldn't have been, but I don't know, man. It's rough. Really, really rough. Compressed deep under the ground. As a result, it is even harder than a diamond. Man. I guarantee you, if Steelix came out nowadays, in the same way that Ash Greninja became a thing, I think the Crystal Onix from the Orange Islands would have been the Onix evolution instead of Steelix. I really do think so. But I don't know. What I think kind of stands out to me about Steelix, if I have to choose one, is that it's like one of the first trade evolutions that you can find just in the wild later on in the series. That's really cool. I'm glad they started doing that. Obviously, the defense is pretty stellar, but I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion. It's like so boring to me. Give it like a 37, maybe. And unfortunately, it gets even worse. What the fuck is this? Like, okay. Number one, why is it Steelix that got the evolution? Out of every Pokemon. What? Did it even change? Did it change typing? It did not change typing. That's so fucking funny. It got Sand Force. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh my goodness. All right. So remember what I said about the Crystal Onix? Well, look at what we have fucking here. We have crystals. It's so over-designed. Like, I feel like there's so much going on here, and like none of it works together. So you have like an orbital ring of sheet metal. They look like sheet metal, right? Like sheet metal shards. So that's weird. They changed the fucking face shape, changed his eyes to blue. Why? All right. What the fuck is with these hexagonal fucking connecting parts? Did Steelix have anything like that? No. It just kind of went naturally down in size. And then you have these fucking crystals jutting out like they burst out like that. It's like terrible. terrible. I'm gonna change it to dark mode. I don't like light mode. Light mode hurts my eyes. Ah, God. Like everything about that design is cool on its own. But all together, it's just a mess. Like, that's the biggest problem, right? I don't know, man. Okay. Mega Steelix, you're getting down. You're probably going down like a whole 15 points. 22. That's rough. All right, Snubble. I don't like pugs. And this is just a pug. This is not a fairy. This is a dog that stands on two legs and is ugly. Here's Hive Night. I was wondering when it was going to come on. Ooh, I wonder if the Ori 2 soundtrack is on Spotify. Probably is, right? Ori in the Blind Forest. All right, here we go. We're starting with the final boss theme, baby. Good shit. All right. Okay, so Snubble. I like Intimidate, although it only has it half the time. As an active, playful nature, many women like to frolic with it because of its affectionate ways. My problem with Snubble is that it's just something that I don't understand. I don't understand the appeal of like Western pugs that were like breeded to shit to like crush in the nose. I just don't get it. And I hate the fucking skirt. I hate the color scheme going on here. Like the pink worked for Gligar because it had a deeper blue in order to contrast it, right? When it has this fucking baby blue shit and it just kind of looks like, you know, it just looks like a child. And I don't like that. I think it's gross. So it's not terrible though, I guess. Does have a cohesive design. I hesitate to say that, but I think it's true maybe. But I don't know, man. It's rough. It's really rough. We'll give it like a 35. Granbull though. This is a Pokemon that's just never made an impact on me. Like whenever I see Granbull, I'm always like slightly surprised because I forgot it existed. It doesn't have anything particularly stand out. It's another like dog, right? And what's the name? Is it Grandpa Bull? Like, what's the entomology here? Or etymology, rather. Grand, Grumble, and Bulldog or Bully. Yeah, it's based on a bulldog, which is... I don't know why you put bull here to make people think of fucking bulls, but... I don't know, man. I don't really want to focus on this one too much. It's just... I don't get it. I think I'm the problem here, though. I think it's worse than Snubble, because at least I remember Snubble exists. So, give it like a 31. Sounds good to me. All right. Quillfish. It is a fish. And for once, I am not crazy about it being spherical. I think it looks really boring. Also, why are you holding it? Anyway, Quillfish. It's rough, man. It's... God, I don't even know what to say. It's a fucking pufferfish. What am I supposed to say? What did I give everything else that was not anything? Ugh. God, these early Pokemon designs are killing me. What did Seal get? A 19? Sounds good to me, man. We'll give it an 18. Please give me a good Pokemon. Jesus Christ. All right, Scizor. Oh, wait. No. Wait. We have Hisuian Quillfish. Not going to be honest. I didn't know this existed. Hisuian Quillfish. It's the exact same thing, but with a slightly more appealing color design. I am not even going to dwell on it at all. We're going to give it like a 20. Ah, my caps lock. Can I spell? Scizor. There it is. Scizor. Hooray. All right. I feel like I'm the only person in the entire world that doesn't really care for Scizor. What did I give Scyther? No. Not on this. Scyther. I gave Scyther a 47. So... I don't know. Do I like Scyther more? I like red more than I like green. So that's what... So Scizor has that going for it. On the other hand, I think its claws look really stupid. I get that this is a kid's game and it's not supposed to be like... It's not supposed to be super threatening. It's just supposed to kind of look cool. I don't think they look cool. Why does it have an eye? That's my question. Like, is it supposed to be... What it looks like to me is that it looks like a sock puppet that you put a googly eye on. You know? And I'm just like, I don't think I'm about that. Looks goofy. Like, obviously, Scizor is great to use, at least post-Gen 4, when it gets, like, Bullet Punch and Technician and shit. That's really fun. Love its stats. Those are great. Really fun to use when you can get it with the Metal Coat. But yeah, just, like, in general, I don't know. Just kind of not my thing, I think. So what do we give Scyther? It was a 47. I do like the color scheme more, so I think I'm going to give it like a 49. All right, Shuckle. It's a mold, so it's an interesting idea. Why it isn't bug or like poison rock, I will never know, because it's not a bug. It's a joke to use, like, obviously, right? Like, look at these stats. You can't use this. All the defense in the world means absolutely nothing if you have no HP. It'd be one thing if Pokemon was like a percentage based thing where you had no HP stat, you just had like just straight 100, but it's not. So that's kind of the problem with that. This really needed an evolution. This feels like the prototype of Aegislash, where you have like a super defensive Pokemon that can be defensive can be offensive in the right situation. But they just didn't get to the offensive part. You know what I mean? This track is really good, by the way. Oh shit, this track is fucking amazing. What else? I do like that there's extra holes. That kind of leaves room for the imagination. Tsubo, that's a funny name. What does that mean? Let's figure that out. It's a barnacle jar. That's funny. Dun, dun, dun. Contrary is a funny ability for it to have, I guess. I don't know. Once again, we have a boring design, right? Where it's just like a rock with holes in it, and then I have goo coming out of it. Like, that's okay. It's better than like a tongue. But there's just not much to comment on. Like, the colors are boring. The red seems really kind of faded. There's not really like detailing going on here. So yeah. I like the gimmick though. It's cute. It's fun. Give it a 45. So we come to a fan favorite, Heracross. I never did Mega Scizor. Hold up. Gotta go back to Mega Scizor. Kind of the same problem as regular Scizor, except it's just over-designed. All right, that's enough of that. Next. Let's add a row above. Mega Scizor. So it's over-designed. Let's minus 10 points. Okay, back to Heracross. Absolutely iconic design. I don't think anyone's going to question that. Love the proportions going on here. Absolutely love the color of the body. Love the addition of the little antennae. I think that's a really nice touch. The fact that it doesn't have a smirk, right? This is not a mouth. It's a part of its carapace. But the fact that it gives the impression of like a cheeky little smile, that's a really cute touch. It's just a really solid design. Obviously, using it is very tricky. Bug fighting is a very bad typing, defensively speaking. However, offensively, it's incredible. Plus, with 125 attack and 85 speed, you're gonna be having quite a good time with Heracross, especially in the later games when it actually has a moveset. So yeah, I don't think anyone is surprised. Heracross is obviously going to get a high score. Probably in the 80s. You know what? Fuck yeah. We're going to give it like a 90 score. 92 sounds good to me. But then. What the fuck is this? Who approved this? Are you kidding me? Stream looking. Yeah, it looks okay. What the fuck is this? What is with the hands? What is with this? The nose? Why did they turn Heracross into a fucking woodcracker? Or sorry, a nutcracker. But with like reverse Popeye arms? Like, why? And they messed up with the proportions, right? They made the arms too long. for the fucking feet. If he puts his hands down, they're just gonna be scraping along the ground. What's with the fucking the stupid shitty curtain blinds, window blinds design here? Or like an air filter maybe? What the fuck? Why is every goddamn stupid Mega Evolution so over designed? That's so embarrassing, dude. The only saving grace is that, okay, Mega Heracross does get skill link, so it has an interesting play style, I guess, but it's just a bug version of fucking Cloyster at that point. Except without Shell Smash for the versatility. You know, is it any faster, maybe? It's slower. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Mega Heracross is a travesty. Ruined a perfectly good design. God, it's so bad, dude. Give it like a 13. Unlucky 13. All right. Sneasel. Oh. Ugh. Fuck. I had a coffee. Why am I yawning? Sneasel is a cool design. I don't think anyone's going to debate that. Colors are really nice. For once, like the duller red, the brighter red kind of works for me. What the fuck track is this? Escape with the Memory of the Forest. When did this play? Hold up, I gotta remember. Hang on. No, don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't even remember. I can't think of it. It's a pretty fantastic track, though. God, I need to play Ori 2 on stream. All right, yeah. Anyway, Sneasel, love the I just like the color design. Really great stuff. Proportions are really great too. Love the frilled tail. That's really nice. Its stat line leaves a lot to be desired. Same with its typing. I think its typing is dog water. It's not a good dark type, and it's not a good ice type. Although good ice type is very much an oxymoron, because there are no good ice types. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's move on. What are we giving this thing? What are we giving this thing? It's pretty good. Is it better than Gligar? Better than Mischievous? I think it's slightly worse than Mischievous. I think so. Let's give it like a 66. I'm gonna be honest. I have never once looked at Hisuian Sneasel. Well, it is certainly a less interesting color palette with worse proportions. It certainly is that. Having the gem here, or whatever this is supposed to be, that's neat, I guess. But at the same time, like, you already have, like, Meowth to handle that department. The Meowth line, you know? But fighting in poison is an interesting type. Obviously, with Toxicroak, how could it be anything less? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Kind of boring. It's like strictly worse, you know? It's not bad, but it's just worse. We're like a 46. Dock it by 20 points. It ruined a good design. We have a good one coming up. I mean, not really. Eddie Ursa. Eddie Ursa. It is a bear. It do be a bear cub. I like the colors. It's not just like a straight up brown bear or anything like that. I really like the the lunar pattern here going on. That's pretty neat. I like how it ties into like the snout area. It's a neat touch. Teddiursa also pulls a lot of brownie points for me just because I love HD, not HD, SD, XD Gale of Darkness. And it's the first Pokemon that you catch in there and is a really reliable team member in that game. Because you get early access to return. It gets refresh. No, it gets some stuff. Really fantastic. But in the end, it's just a bear. So it is cute. We're not going to give it too low of a score, but we are going to give it like a 53. Now, Ursaring, unfortunately, kind of ruins it, if I'm being honest. Like, you had a moon thing going. Why is it just a ring now? Okay, I get it. The moon is a circle. It is indeed spherical, but it's called the Hibernator Pokemon. It's called Ursa Ring, not Ursa Moon. We had to get a fucking other evolution to be about the moon again. Like, it skipped everything. Like, well, come on, man. Like, maybe if they did more with the design to make it look more like a new moon or like a lunar eclipse, I feel like it'd be kind of neat. But I don't know, man. Kind of ruined it for me. It's also just not like that great of a Pokemon to use. I like it in XD, but that's about the only context because double battles kind of allow it a lot more space to breathe. Whereas if you play it just in single battles, okay, isn't its speed stat like 30? It's 55, so it's not going to be outspeeding really anything. And it has good attack, but like it has no moves. Later, it gets like fairy type moves like Play Rough, but I don't know. Kind of annoying. Plus, in the game that you fucking debuts in, you don't get it until after Gym 8. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, how fucking frustrating. Yeah. Ursaring, kind of a downgrade. It is cool. I do like the proportions. So we'll do it like a 44. No, okay. God damn it. All right. Slugma. It has not one idea, but two, which is like double what most Pokemon have nowadays with Gen 2. It is a slug that is on fire, right? That's obvious to anyone with two eyes. The execution is okay. I don't really know what it is with the kind of drooping things. Maybe it's supposed to look like a beard, like in Magcargo's case, but I don't know. Bad abilities. Pure fire typing just doesn't work for it. It's too slow. Like, what's its speed stat? It's a slug, so obviously it's going to be slow. 20 speed. You can't use it. These are its stats until level 38, by the way. 38 for this with this garbage. God. Very frustrating. So yeah, Slugma, and then obviously the meme is just dead. So doesn't even have that. So I don't know. What's a good comparison here? Maybe another pure fire type that I don't like. Like a Ponyta. Because instead of fire horse, it's a fire slug. I don't know. Give it like a 40. Nah, let's give it like a 38. Sounds good to me. Magcargo. All right, so Magcargo definitely fares a lot better. It has the addition of the little flame in addition to the shell carrying its cargo. That's a neat idea. The design is just a lot more cohesive. You can really more tell that it's a beard. You have like a nose here. You almost have kind of like fur leading into this. That's really cute. Plus Fire Rock. Defensively, it's horrible, but it is overall, I think, an improvement over Pure Fire. Unfortunately, still pretty much an unusable Pokemon because you get it at level 38, and it only has these stats. That's really rough. You know, Gen 7, it gets more HP, more special attack, but it's like, still not great. You know, Magcargo is also a nice name just because it kind of ties into the Escargo thing. But I don't know, man. Gosh, I have like no energy right now. Holy shit. Ugh. I have like no energy, guys. Holy crap. This week really kicked my ass. Holy shit. We might only get to like 50 today. Who knows? I would like to at least finish Johto though. All right. Magcargo though. Ah, gosh. It's nice. It's just completely unusable. What's a good comparison for that? Maybe Rhydon? Golduck, maybe? Murkrow's a good comparison. Not as good as Murkrow, I don't think. Murkrow has a very appealing design to me. but it's pretty good. I'll give it. Now let's feed into the joke here. 69. Swinub. Swinub, swinub, swinub. It is somewhat spherical. That is a plus. Pig Pokemon, not a pig, although it does have a pig nose. That's cute. I like the eyes. I think it's a really cute design. But I mean, it's also... Excuse me, it's also kind of boring. You know? Goodness, I might need to go make myself another fucking coffee. God damn. Ugh, definitely don't need the light on anymore with the sun coming up. All right. Swinub. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. It's a pig. It's cute. So, other cute things. Hoothoot's cute. Centric's cute. 56 seems about reasonable. Piloswine, however, it is obviously better in game, especially because you're not going to be using it as a Swinub. By the time you get it, it's an ice path, and you're going to the 8th gym, and it's just like, why even give us the Swinub at that point? Just give us the Piloswine. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I do think the design is a little bit of a step backwards, mostly because the tusks, they don't fucking fit. You know, they fit so much better on Mamoswine, you know, because they like are more prominent. They actually look like they're meant to be part of the design. But with Piloswine, what is this supposed to accomplish, you know? And another thing, it's like, okay, Mamoswine actually has fucking legs. What is Piloswine? Piloswine is literally just a slightly larger, dopier looking Swinub. Which, okay, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me. It's really boring. Next. Also, apparently I never entered that in. Piloswine. Just gonna read its Pokedex entries for a little bit. Give me a second. I want to see if it can help me. Yeah, it's just like, it has a big coat. Great. Yeah, I don't know. It's not helping at all. Not at all. It's not a 21 though. Let's give it something like a, I don't know. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Piloswine. What are we thinking? Give it like a 36. Seems pretty good to me. Corsola. Corsola. This is not a coral Pokemon. What about this screams coral? Isn't coral flat? Hang on. Coral. Okay, I could see it now. But then again, okay, water, rock. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like it'd be better if it was kind of like rainbow colored. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we're gonna have a coral or at least have like different forms, kind of like unknown, where it's just different colors. I think that would be kind of cute. What's the shiny looking like? Where is it? Okay, it is blue. I'm getting nothing. I'm literally getting nothing, guys. Absolutely fuck all, dude. So dull. All right, let's give it. Let's find. It's about on Apom's level, 35. Maybe a little bit worse because at least I like monkeys. Give it like a 33. Galarian Corsola does fare better. It's obviously extremely sad because of, you know, environmental, man-made, you know, killing coral, all that. But at least it has a more sound idea than just like, oh, it's coral. You know, it feels like it should have always been this. If they were going to make a coral Pokemon that wanted to like be a thing, like be something that wasn't just coral. That said, its design is still really boring. You know, like, what's the typing there? Ghost type, so that makes sense. There's the wispy kind of protrusions here. Although that does make the main body just kind of look like a Munna. So that's it's not great. What's the Galarian Corsola? Decent stat line. You could use that as like a setup mon. It's all right. Just doing Discord things. Because it does have a good idea. Oh, it's the execution is not there with G Corsola. Give it like a 47. Remoraid. God, this thing was so much cooler in the beta. Where it was like a gun. I was like, okay, you get the sense with like auxiliary. You get that it's a play on the word artillery. You get it, you know? But with Remoraid, like what is that helping with? Raid does not mean rapid attack, Bulbapedia. Like in the in Japanese it means gunfish, you know? So color palette. Look at the color palette. You gotta sneeze. Ow. Kind of hurt my back. Color palette's boring. It's a fish. It's like the only fish that looks like how I am my child brain imagines a fish would look like because water is blue. But yeah, it got significantly worse after the beta, I think is the takeaway here. Because it's just a fish. It's just a fish. Give it like a 27. Artillery fares a lot better for me. It's just an octopus, but it does have the little bit of added characterization where it kind of looks bored, and it has the cannon nozzle. It honestly reminds me a lot of that boss in Mario Galaxy. What was his name? The Squizzard guy. I don't know, man. Anyway, artillery. Its biggest problem is that its stat line is just like not great, mainly because of the 45 speed stat. Because water types, yeah, they are a good typing. They're naturally bulky, but these stats just don't do that any favors with the 45 speed. It does decent damage. I'll give it that. It has Octazooka. That's a fun attack. It evolves at a reasonable level. Maybe not for Gen 2, but it evolves at a reasonable level. It's an okay Pokemon. I like it. I don't hate it, which is more than I can say for a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. It's like in the 40s. In fact, it might just be a 40 flat. Okay. Delibird. Delibird, Delibird, Delibird. What are we going to do with you, Delibird? What are we going to do with you? This bags its tail. I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that at all, man. Goodness gracious. Hang on, I need to go make myself a coffee. I am faded, dude. Okay. My coffee do be brewing. We're gonna talk about Delibird. Colors are good. Like the red, like the white. I get the whole Santa's helper kind of thing. Delivery Pokemon, that's really cute. Delivering presents. Really, really nice idea. Unfortunately, what the fuck? What the fuck? And also, what the fuck? Come on, man. You didn't have to do him like that. So, this is its tail. I don't like that. That's horrible. But I like everything else. So, it's another gimmick. You know, it's just like Unknown. It's just another gimmick. So what did I give Unknown? Like an 11? Gave Unknown an 11. Straight up 11. I like Delibird significantly more than I like Unknown, but it's still pretty bad. So we're going to give it like a 29. Don't ask me why Mantine, who is connected to Remoraid because, yeah, is not immediately before or after the Remoraid line in the Pokedex, but whatever. Kite Pokemon, it do be a Manta Ray. It's a cute idea, kind of like a counterpart to Lantern in a way. The colors are nice. They're also really boring though. Like, it kind of like has the color palette of like a shark, right? Because you know how sharks are lighter on the bottom, darker on the top because of like the way that their hunting pattern works with the reflection of the light above them. But I mean, this is another one where it's just like it doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go finish making my coffee while I think about this. All right, the coffee has been made. All right, Mantine. I already talked about Mantine. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's boring. It's just another fucking fish. What did I give Goldeen? 27. It's cuter than Goldeen. Let's give it like a 34. Sounds good to me. Skarmory. Once again, this thing is fucked by Johto, right? It's such a fucking... It is a fan favorite design of Johto, right? It's a carrion bird. It's a carrion bird with blood red wings and made of steel. That is goddamn cool. However, it's only available in silver, and it's only available after Blackthorn City. Who the hell is going to use it? You know? Oh my god, it's so freaking frustrating. Like, it gets better when you can use it in, like, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. It's good there. But I just don't... I don't get it. I do not understand it. That said, it's a good Pokemon. Obviously, it's a good Pokemon. Love the proportions. The legs are a little bit stubby, but, you know, they're far back. You could forgive it as, like, perspective. Love the color palette going on here with steel look. Different shades of, like, the steelish gray color, along with the striking red. The red really is what sells it here. And obviously, it's just super fun to use. Fantastic spike setter, rapid spinner, awesome typing. Steel flying is a fantastic typing. Resists so many things, only really weak to fire and electric. Wish it could hit a little bit harder, but you know what? I'll take it. We eventually got a slightly more offensive steel flying type with Corviknight anyway. We'll let Skarmory be the armor bird. Skarmory, good design. In fact, that might be it's going to be at least in the 60s, probably low 70s. 74 maybe. Houndour. Once again. Are you kidding me? Let's see where we get this, boys. In Generation 2, Gold and Silver, Kanto, Route 7, only at nighttime. You don't get Houndour until the post-game. It's this thing was supposed to be the Growlithe of Gen 2. But they decided not to do that, of course. Why would they do anything logical with Gen 2? Gen 2 is terrible. Oh my god, it's horrendous. Anyway. As for the design itself, it feels like it would fit right in with Team Skull. I'll give it that. It is very goth. But I don't altogether hate that. I like the way that the red plays off with like the silver and the black. I love the little anklets that you have around the feet, or the paws rather. I mean, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. It's just a little bit like when I could say all that, but like my initial impression when I look at Houndour is that I think it's a dog. You know? So we're just gonna judge it as that. Uh, 64 sounds good. It's a good design. Houndoom. Did I miss? For some reason in my mind, I'm just like, did I miss like a mega somewhere? All right, Houndoom. Here's a mega. Devil Dog, good idea. This is kind of more my speed, but at the same time, as an evolution, it's kind of basic. Feels very middle stage to me. You know, a lot of people have pointed out you know, Cerberus Pokemon should have been a third evolution for it. We obviously didn't get that. So, yeah. I mean, it's it's rough, man. It's a rough world for those Gen 2ers. That said, Houndoom is a good Pokemon when you can get it. You can like never get it in any of the games for some reason. I think if I recall correctly, you can get it in like Gen 7. But I don't know, man. It's you can get an XD Gale of Darkness. I know that. Darkfire is a good typing. I feel like I should have more to say, but I don't. It's just a dog with horns. I don't know, man. 64. I do think Houndoom is an improvement over Houndour. We'll give it like a 73. Mega Houndoom. Like, okay, you get solar power. That's neat, I guess. You know, it has good stats, but we wanted a Cerberus. They what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I'm trying to scroll over. Hang on. Okay. What? Why does this line go this way? And this line goes up. What the fuck? Is that a mistake? That makes the design completely incomprehensible to me. Because this doesn't end. Or it just ends. It doesn't go all the way. So it's not like a smirk or anything. That's a mistake. That looks awful. Why is its mouth broken? Oh, what happened to its back bracer? Oh my, this is all terrible. This is every goddamn Mega Evolution is just an over-designed piece of crap, dude. Holy shit. Drop it by a whole like 50 points, dude. Fuck you. Ruined a good design. Kingdra. We gotta look up what we did for Seadra. 52 and 76. Didn't I say that Kingdra was worse than Seadra? Because that's how I feel. Yo, what's up, Jerome? Yeah, Kingdra, it's one of those Pokemon, like it's kind of like Haxorus, right? Where when you see it and when you think about it and like you think about like who uses it in the story, the 8th gym leader, the dragon type gym leader uses the Kingdra, uses the Haxorus, and then you get it for yourself and it's just like, oh, well, that's disappointing. It's okay. Like, does it only have like 95s? Yeah. It's okay. That's higher defense on average. But that dragon and water makes him a beast? I guess. Like, dragon water is a good typing. Swift swim obviously is a fantastic ability. But I just think it looks dopey. I don't know what else I can really say. It looks kind of dope. Like, number one, it's a seahorse. It's not a dragon, all right? Let's just make that completely clear. Number two, it looks broken, you know? Where you have no, like, membrane here or, like, here. Kingdra's just met. Yeah, exactly. Like, this face is so much more dopey than Seadra to me. Like, this actually looks threatening, and it has like arced fins, or like, you know what I'm saying? How it looks like it's like pushing forward. Whereas Seadra or Kingdra, what the fuck is this? Why does it have a mustache? You know? Why is like this separated? I don't know, man. I've used it before and it served me well, but God, it's so... I felt bad using it. It feels like it doesn't deserve to exist. What are we giving it? Well, if it's between a 52 and a 70, honestly, it's lower than Horsey. Give it like a 50 flat. It's okay. I do like using it. But I don't know, man. Jerome, I'm not gonna lie to you. My energy level is really low. So if I only finish Johto, I apologize. But that might be all I have the energy for. I brewed myself a second coffee for the day just to try and counteract it, but we'll see how it goes. Phanpy. It is spherical, sort of. Really like the color scheme going on here with the brightness of the blue and the matching the brightness of the red. Like with something like Fortress Shade of Red wouldn't work on Phanpy quite as much because it's supposed to be like bright and cheerful and happy and stuff like that, which it really comes across. Phanpy is absolutely adorable. It brightens the day. Very annoying to catch in Gen 2 because it's only available in the morning and it can very easily run away. And it's fucking horseshit to use because it doesn't actually get ground type moves. Tree trunks? Yeah, true. I don't really think there's much to say about Phanpy. It's cute. I like it. I like it quite a bit, actually. So what's another cute Pokemon? Blossom's cute. Oh, Meryl is really cute. Meryl I gave a 55. Phanpy's around there, maybe a little bit worse. I like Meryl more. Meryl is a lot more spherical. Give it a 53. All right. Donphan. Just kind of looking at it. Okay, so there is some good stuff going on here. I like the red under the ears. I wish that was more prominent, actually. Give it a little bit more color variation. I do like the facial expression. I feel like the attitude is there. Like the way the trunk curls down. I like that. Tusks are a little bit wonky. The proportions are not all there. Honestly, it feels like rollout should have been a signature move, because otherwise it's just kind of like a thing. Armor Pokemon. I mean, it has good stats. 120 attack, 120 defense. It's pretty good. Decent HP stat as well. But it doesn't get any good moves. Best thing you're going to get in Gen 2 is like Takedown. Or like, doesn't it learn Earthquake at like level 55? Earthquake at, sorry, 49. Ooh. Damn, that's going to be like most of the way through Kanto. Which is, ouch. Yeah, Donphan, it's okay. Definitely not as good as Phanpy though. It's definitely below average for me. Give it like a yeah, let's just dock 10 points, 43. All right. Porygon 2. Jerome, I don't have an opinion on this thing. I just don't, I feel like I should. I like the colors. I like the proportions. But I just can't muster up an opinion. I've never enjoyed using it. I've never enjoyed looking at it. I've never not enjoyed using it or not enjoyed looking at it, but it's just like, like, it's okay. Looks like a duck, I guess. Fucking, I don't know, man. Porygon 2 is like a... What did I give the original Porygon? 25? Better than that. Give it like a 38, maybe. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Stantler. By the way, just to point it out, we are getting very near to the end of the Johto decks. After this point, after Smeargle, we have like 15 more. And we're still on these basic bitch Pokemon. Like 15 before the end of the Kanto decks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, you were in the evolutions, into the fossils, into like the Snorlax, and then you have the legendary birds. Like, come on, man. You have nothing interesting going on in the Johto decks. But Stantler, got a butt, but otherwise it is a deer. Once again, we have okay. The antlers are neat, I guess, in how they kind of look like eyes, like do the hypnosis thing. That's neat, cool, I guess. But at the same time, it's pure normal type. Fucking kidding me. Pure normal. Wordeer is normal psychic. You could have changed it with the generations. Whatever. It does. It's like one step up from just a normal Pokemon. So I don't know. It's the equivalent of like a Ponyta to me. $46. That's about fair. Okay. Smeargle. Now this thing is a great design. Lots of personality. Love the color scheme going on here. Like one of the few times that I like the brown. I think it looks significantly better with the green tail tip as opposed to the red that it had in Gen 2. You know, with that. It just has a lot more like stuff going on with the green, which I like. I love the gimmick here, how it can learn any move. Super, super strong utility with the caveat that its stats suck. I think that's a really neat idea. Now, let me finish my coffee before it gets cold. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Obviously, it's not awful. It's not fantastic. It's good, though. It's good. I like it. There's another good... It's kind of like on the same level of a Skarmory for me. Maybe a little bit better just because the idea is kind of appeals more to me. I'm a creative. I like Smeargle for that reason, as opposed to just being like a steel bird. Yeah, I like Smeargle a lot. Give it like a 79. Good stuff. But of course, come on. If I could type, that would be fantastic. Anyway, of course, now we come to another baby Pokemon. Doc points for being vaguely French. Nice try, Nero. Not happening. I like the French artist archetype. Coming to Tyrogue. It's a baby Pokemon. Scuffle Pokemon. That's cute. I do like the gimmick here, how it evolves into 3 different things based on its stats. I think that's a really cool touch. And how it kind of develops into different martial arts disciplines. That's a really cool idea. I would be a lot more positive about it if Tyrogue could like stand on its own, but what the fuck? What the fuck? You know? It's worth, you don't use Tyrogue. You know? You could say that about a lot of pre-evolutions, but some of them, you know, Scyther, Magmar, even fucking Elekid. You can use dude, Elekid? If it can load. Elekid actually has a stat line. It's usable. It's not great, obviously. It's a baby Pokemon, but it's usable. Come on, man. Oh, God, it's frustrating. And also just like I hate the proportions. I hate that it has cake when it's a child. That's disgusting. You know, it's there's just so much that it's wrong with the design here. Hate the color scheme. Hate the fucking brown. What the fuck is with its eyes? Oh, Tyrogue is so nasty. All right, let's give it. What did I give other baby Pokemon? Yeah, it might honestly be lower than Cleffa. Like, it's not even spherical. Give it like a 16. All right, Hitmontop. Hitmontop frustrates me because I want to like it. It's a cool idea. But as usual, post Gen 6, they completely ruined it. In Gen 6 and onward, it stands on 2 legs. Never use these fighting types? I don't blame you. Post Gen 6, they stands on 2 legs. Look at that shit. Its entire gimmick is that it's a top. It spins. It balances. It is all about balance. But no, they're just going to put it on its feet. Come on. It was... And people wonder why I don't like Gen 6. Jesus criminy. Plus, it's just like not that good of a Pokemon, right? It's pure fighting type. Yeah, it gets Intimidate, but like in Gen 2, it didn't have anything. The best fighting type move it got in Gen 2 is like Triple Kick, which is pathetic. You know, it's like... So its first hit deals 10 base power, second hit deals 20 base, third hit deals 30 base. So you're doing 60 base power if all three hits, which they won't. You know? Absolutely ridiculous. Like, yeah, in Gen 8 you get close combat. But dude, Gen 2, what do you get? Come on. Oh, that's even better. Rolling Kick is hilarious. You don't get Triple Kick until level 49 in Gen 2. What were they thinking? What were they I have used Hitmontop in Generation 2. It was horrendously bad. It was horrendous. Why can it not get any fighting type moves? Can my mans even get Mach Punch? Oh, it can get Brick Break by TM. Oh, Bullet Punch. It can get Mach Punch by breeding. Of course. Absolutely ridiculous, dude. Holy crap. What a disappointment. Where'd I give the other Hitmons? This is definitely the worst Hitmon. I feel like Tyrogue and Hitmontop just don't fit in with Lianchan. Agreed, Nero. Agreed. Because it's Gen 2? Yeah. Design-wise and conceptually? Okay, it might not be as bad as a 17. Hitmonlee is pretty gross. I'll give it that. But it's so much worse than Chan, dude. Oh my god, it's so much worse than Chan. It might not even be as good as... Give it like a 20. It's really bad. Oh, gross. All right, Smoochum. This thing is disgusting. Is there another word to describe it? It's gross. It's a sassy baby with gobby lips. You could have stopped at sassy baby and I would have been turned off. Like completely turned away from it. And you're telling me this child is going to kiss me? Ew. Gross. I don't want that. Never even used it. Don't ever use Smoochum. Smoochum is no Elekid. Look at this stat line. 15 defense. 15 defense on an ice type. Forgot it even exists like most baby Pokemon? Yeah, dude. Like, it's not as bad as Tyrogue, but it's not even as good as goddamn Cleffa. It's not spherical. 17. Elekid. All right, we come to the exactly only good baby Pokemon. Because it actually has an idea behind it. Which nothing else has that is a baby Pokemon. It's an outlet. That's cute. It's cute. Elekid cute. And it's usable. Basically just a walking kill me sign. Agreed to both. You know, it gets static, gets Vital Spirit as a hidden ability. It can... you can get a absolutely cracked Elekid in XD Gale of Darkness. With Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch, and Cross Chop. And it's... basically, it's set to go, man. It's really good. Like, this stat line is entirely usable. It's gonna be rough with 45 HP and shit defense, but like, it has some stuff for special attack. It has good speed. Give it some good move. It's gonna deal damage, man. Pretty good Pokemon, especially in Gen 4 Best Electric type. Yeah. Electivire are good. And it has an idea, but the main thing is it has an idea behind it. Whatever, I'm focusing too much on this shit. What did I give Electabuzz? Electabuzz got a 70. I think this is superior to Electabuzz. Not by much. Give it a 72. All right, Magby. A live coal Pokemon. I mean, it's better than Magmar. Magmar had a butt for a chin. Or rather, had a butt for a forehead. It's like a reverse Peter Griffin. Its Japanese name is Booby. That's funny. What is the name origin? It's a type of... oh, shit. Yeah, sure. Booby may be a combination of booby, a type of seabird. Oh, sure. Absolutely ridiculous. Decent fire type. It's not as good as Elekid. Like, it has a decent speed stat, decent stuff like this, but overall, the fire type is just not as good as the electric type, I think. Plus, it doesn't have as solid of a design. Like, I get the... it's kind of like... oh, what did IGN say about Miles Morales? It was Is this the quote? I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, because of like the hair color or the hair, it kind of reminds me of Miles Morales from Spider-Man 2, which made me think that Magby does have the exaggerated swagger of a black teenager. God damn it, IGN, why do you have to be so goddamn white? Oh god, using black and white too, he carried me maybe 10% of the way. Yeah. What is this song? Oh, this is the spider boss. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, Magby is pretty good. It's okay. It's not fantastic. What did I give Magmar? It's way better than Magmar. I just want to get a comparison going. Get out of here. Magmar got a 43, way better than that. At least in the 60s. Like 65 flat. Miltank? Okay, boys, let's divorce Whitney's Miltank from the equation. Seen the meme where they played that IGN interview over footage of Xemnas? No, but you need to put it into the Discord so we can all watch it. No, Jerome. Let's divorce it from Whitney. And also, that boss fight is greatly exaggerated in terms of difficulty. This might just be my bias because I was doing a Nuzlocke of every Pokemon generation. You know, I did Gen 1, it was pretty easy. Gen 2 came along. I only ended up doing the first half of the game, like the Johto half, because that was the only one I wanted to play. But but I actually got the Miltank. I think I got it by encounter manipping, but I got the Miltank. And I'll tell you what, man, with just a little bit of luck, a properly trained Miltank will steamroll Lance. It's not even close, dude. Give it a tract. Or just yeah, attract, defense curl, roll out, sweep Lance. It's that easy. Because its stat line is really good. 100 base speed, dude. 100 base speed. 80 attack is fine for Gen 2. Plus with the good defense stat and good HP. Dude, you got this. Easy peasy. Granted, it's always going to have the same 4 moves, especially in earlier generations. It's going to have Body Slam or Strength if you need it, Attract, Milk Drink, and Rollout. It's going to always have those 4. Maybe Defense Curl if you want to maximize Rollout in place of Attract. But yeah, Miltank good. Miltank just really good. And Milk Drink obviously for if you're doing like a no like Mart challenge, Milk Drink can be used to heal your party. So you can save on the precious healing items that you find throughout the adventure. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, I really like Miltank. It's honestly one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 2. Let's give it like an 89. It's a really good Pokemon. All right, Blissey. Sorry, I'm looking up the exaggerated swagger. And someone on Quora said, why as a black teen can't I find my exaggerated swagger? Oh my god, it's so funny. Anyway, I'm sorry. All right, so Blissey. It do be what? Say it with me, folks. It is what? It is what? Give it to me in all caps. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, thanks, Nero. I'll watch it later. Oh, goodness. All right, class, you failed the exam. The answer is that Blissey is spherical. Obviously, Chansey did not need an evolution. Chansey did get a 74. Blissey is a little bit worse off, in my opinion. And I'll tell you exactly why. I think it's a little bit over-designed. The wings are kind of weird. You know, it's just not all there. I don't like the hair. The hair's weird. It's gross. It's flesh hair. But you know what? It's got 135 special defense, 255 HP, and 75 special attack. You can't really go wrong. Throw an Ice Beam on this thing and Soft Boiled and maybe like Seismitoss and you're good to go. Chansey just can't hit back. Seismic Toss has you covered though, man. What did Chansey have? 74? Yeah, not as good. Not as good. Although it's not that much worse. Give it like a 67. Come on. Okay, Raikou. Raikou is really cool. All in all, I think the legendary beasts are a significantly better trio than the legendary birds. Like significantly better. They have a lot more cohesive designs. I think that they fit their elements a lot better because Raikou is a thunder Pokemon. You have the Storm Cloud as the main, with the lightning kind of aesthetic with the tail and the tusks and shit like that, and the pattern, obviously. Mr. PETA to hunt down. Is he never going to financially recover from this? Love the color scheme. Love the battle theme in Gen 4. Oh my god. And obviously, it's just a fantastic Pokemon, right? Look at this stat line. Holy shit. Good stuff. Somehow, despite being a lower stat line than that meme where Moist Critical is howling. Woo! It has a lower space stat total than a pseudo legendary, but it's so much better than most of them. You know, it has a fantastic move pool. Like even in Gen 2, Spark and Thundershock are literally all you will ever need. You know? Legendary gets legendary stats. This is true, but like Tyranitar has higher stats. Has a stats base stat total of 600 as opposed to what was it, 580? At 580. Yeah, we do be loving Raikou. We do be loving Raikou. What did I give Zapdos? Probably like 20 above it. Zapdos got a 57. I'm good with that. So it gets 77. Entei. Okay. Entei, I think we can all agree is the worst one. But that's not to say it's bad. It's just not the good dog. It's not the good doggo. Like, okay, I kind of get what they were going for with like the main being like the dust cloud that comes from like a volcano eruption. I mean, okay, I like that this part is like a cartoon explosion effect. I think that's cool. I do like the face shape, but I don't know. It's just something about it just doesn't kind of quite add up to me. Maybe it's this little like yellow patch here that I don't like. Or maybe it's that, I don't know, it just doesn't scream fire to me. It scream this Pokemon screams ground type to me. Is that weird? And obviously it's the worst in gameplay too. Fire is the worst of the three types by itself. Max attack doesn't really do anything for it. You know, Sacred Fire is a physical move somehow. Don't ask me how this is a physical type move. But then again, also it doesn't even get Flare Blitz. Hello? Does not get flare. How does it not get Flare Blitz? Does it get Flare Blitz ever? It never it it never gets Flare Blitz. It really is the Flareon of the It really is the Flareon of the legendary dogs. That's so funny. It's still pretty good though. Give it like a 57. Suicune? What is this, the Aurora Pokemon? Yeah. All right, boys. What are we thinking of Suicune? I feel like Suicune is at once the coolest one and also the one that has the least amount of design cohesion. And I'll tell you why. So it's the Aurora Pokemon, obviously in reference to the Aurora Borealis. It has kind of like the wisping purples and blues. Yo, what's up, Finn? It has kind of like the purples and blues of the Aurora Borealis. It kind of has the wispiness of like you kind of imagine like a blizzard would have. But it's water type. I feel like they would have been better off. Like, okay, I get they already had storms covered with Raikou, but Suicune should have been a hurricane Pokemon. Am I wrong for that? Or if it has to be the Aurora Pokemon, make it part ice type. You know? What is Walking Wake? Water Dragon? Gross. This thing is disgusting, by the way. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, every single Paradox, there's not going to be a single Paradox Pokemon above a 30. I'm telling you that right now. But yeah, Suicune is super cool. Suicune is super cool. Love using it in game. It's obviously has a fantastic stat distribution. Oh my goodness. I'm so new to Pokemon, but this is so fun to watch. He should be the rain Pokemon. Yeah. Well, I mean, but Raikou already has like thunderstorms. So that's the rain. I don't know. I like Suicune. I do think Raikou is better, but I don't know. Well, let's put it right in the center, man. Right in the fucking center. All right, Larvitar. God, this is such a good song, dude. All right, petition to play through Ori and the Will of the Wisps on stream in the near future. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, sorry, is top 5 favorite games of all time for me. It's so beautiful. Raikou is the lightning that struck the tower. Entei is the fire that burned it. Suicune is the rain that put it out. No play a good game. Videosity, what do you consider a good game? I know you're going to say BBS. I don't know where Aura comes into it. Well, yeah, Nero, that's what I'm saying. It's like Raikou is the thunder Pokemon, so like thunderstorms. Entei is the volcano Pokemon, so it's a volcano. So you have 2 natural disasters. Why isn't Suicune a hurricane Pokemon? or like a tornado Pokemon? You know? I don't know. Or a tsunami Pokemon. If it has to be water, purely water. Whatever, doesn't matter. Larvitar, we're past it. We're past it. Larvitar. Larvitar, this entire line, like I feel like I'm in such a minority here. Yeah, Nero, Tsunami, yeah. I feel like I'm in such a minority here. I don't really like the Larvitar line. You know, it's like, it's okay. The green is neat. I like the little like Axel teardrop here. The proportions are nice. Short Keanu energy. I can see it. I like the overall shape. I like that its head is somewhat spherical. So I do like it. It's cute. I wish you got it before Mount fucking Silver. Once again, Gen 2 completely screwing over its own Pokedex. You can get Dratini as early as Goldenrod City. But Larvitar, oh no. Larvitar you can only get starting in Mount Silver. The final area of the game. That was good design. Whatever. All right. Larvitar, what did I give Dratini? Dratini got a 49. I like it more than Dratini, but not by much. 54. Jupitar. Could we all agree that this is the worst one? Like, it doesn't follow the same color scheme. It just it barely fits into the evolution. Barely fits into the evolution line. Because it's like, okay, I get it. It's like it's a larva, and then it's a pupe, and then it pupates, and then it blossoms into a tyrant. You know what? I get it. It's not a bug. I don't know how to tell you this, guys, so it doesn't make fucking sense. It's a rock. It's not a bug. How many Pokemon look like pine cones? Quite a few. Videosity, quite a few. Bugs are very common. Yeah, but Pupitar definitely the worst one. Still rock ground, so it's still really boring. Like a 30. No, honestly, I got candy. I got a rock. Okay, that's a good Videosity. Give it like a 31. I am not a fan of Pupitar. All right, I want to hear you guys' opinions about this one before I share mine. Go, opinions, give them to me. I just don't want to be burned at the stake, for my opinion, you know? So on Tyranitar. You're an okay streamer where you can owe opinions on the Pokemon my bad. God damn it, Videosity. What is wrong with you? Videosity, are you gonna join the Discord or no? That way you can bother me 24/7. All right, so Tyranitar. We have a Discord now? Yeah, scroll to the top of the chat. I posted a link. Aggron is objectively worse, but I'll stick with Aggron for the design. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like it's a Godzilla Pokemon, right? I'll join so I can say hi every other week. It's supposed to be a Godzilla Pokemon, right? Which I get the design. I get it. I promise. I get it. It's also like 6 foot tall. I stand eye level with this thing. Like it has good stats, but it's like I don't know, man. It doesn't do anything for me. What did I give Dragonite? I think of it like as the same as a Dragonite. 52. Excuse me. I'll take that. All right, boys. Here's the question. Which is better, Lugia or Ho-Oh? I think this was the first big debate, other than Charizard versus Blastoise. Lugia versus Ho-Oh. For me, Lugia base is better. It was used very well in the second movie, obviously. Used very well in XD Shadow of Gale of Darkness. It's just there's just a lot to love about it. The design is obviously very sleek. I love the gigantic hands. That's hilarious. It's just really, it's a solid design. Solid design. Absolutely solid. Fantastic stats. Love the, it doesn't have like multi-scale? Yeah, multi-scale. Fantastic ability. Holy shit. Plus psychic flying. Really good stuff. Really fun typing there. Yeah. I think Lugia is the stronger design in base. Yeah. What about it, Vidiosity? It's a good title. I don't know. What did I give the other legendary birds? 57, 33, 47. Oh, no, it's still special. Vidiosity. You just got to look at it as each individual game instead of all together. I would consider Lugia a very strong 70, maybe 78. Ho-Oh, which I believe is the only Pokemon with a hyphen in its name. See if that's true. Okay, well, it doesn't say. Whatever. Ho-Oh in base, like you said, Nero, it's just a bird. However, have you looked at its shiny? Oh. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. A Pokemon is like Final Fantasy now. Yeah, it's always been like that. It's beautiful. Shiny Ho-Oh is one of my favorite shinies of all time. That said, Ho-Oh is not as good as Lugia. So we're just going to nip that in the bud right now. Let's just... They're all just animals and objects. This is true. 65. And I think we're going to end it off here with Celebi. Like I said before you guys came on, I am very tired. I'm so much more tired than I thought I was going to be. So I'm just going to finish up Johto and we're going to call it there. Short stream. We'll do all of Hoenn next time. Where's Celebi? Oh, fuck. Holy shit. I'm tired. Celebi. It do be an onion. And it's spherical. Grass Psychic is a fun type. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a fantastic Thanksgiving too. I'll tell you exactly the reason why I'm so tired as well. As soon as I judge Celebi. I'll stay on for probably another 15-20 minutes just to like talk. But I just don't think I have the energy to continue on into Hoenn. Is what I'm saying. Onion Insect Fairy. Yeah, Grass Psychic is a fun type. Obviously has good stats. Same stats as the one of your favorite legendaries. Well, I'm sorry, Nero. I don't like it. Anyway. I think its shiny is a lot better than base. Like this just looks beautiful. I don't know. I just really don't think there's enough color on it. The blue is not prominent enough on these antennae. For me personally. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I like how it was used in Mystery Dungeon 2. So, what did I give Mew? Mew, I gave a 52. I like it more than Mew. I'll give it that. In fact, I like it significant. It is cute. I'll give it like a 59. All right. And that is the entirety of Johto done. Okay. I want to... Scam likely. I want to... How do I do a mean of data? Mean in Google Sheets. I don't use Google Sheets, guys. Okay, I got it. So it's B1 through B52. Or sorry, B199. Okay. So I need average. I know. Oh, wait. I need equals average D1 D199. Oh, no. B1 through B199. Okay. So that's our average for Gen 1. Meanwhile, our average for Gen 2. So it's B311 through B. Okay. So equals average B201 through B. What was it? 399? B311. Damn. Oh, damn. Gen 1 and Gen 2 neck and fucking neck. Gen 2 1 point on average below Gen 1. That's insane. You know what that tells me, boys? That tells me that I have been judging these fairly. Because It is an average. We have gotten our average. Oh, fuck. That's not good. The scores are going to be probably higher going forward. I don't particularly like the Gen 1 and Gen 2. I think they're really boring. I gotta respond to this person. Hang on. Probably not lol. But I'd be more than happy to share my thoughts on Discord or on a stream if you pop in and ask. Gotta draw people in, you know? Draw people in. All right, boys. Well, we have we're done, I think. Is there any Pokemon that you guys want me to kind of go over again? Like, do you like if you guys missed it, do you want to go over a score? Our lowest: Hisuian Electrode, Mega Pinsir, Lickitung, Jinx, Mega Mewtwo Y, Dugong, Unknown. Gotta head out. Have a good day, Vidiosity. What'd you give Dunsparce? Let's find out. God damn it. Dunsparce, I gave a 32. Gave it a 32. I think it's boring. And also, its tail is supposed to be a drill when it so obviously looks like a rattler on a rattlesnake. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, the reason I'm so tired, it's because I had back-to-back events the past couple days, which is why I have not streamed. A friend of mine hosts a Thanksgiving party the weekend before the actual Thanksgiving. She calls it Friendsgiving. And I was invited to go there, so I had to completely destroy my sleeping schedule, my night shift sleeping schedule to do that. And then I had to re-destroy it again because my brother's birthday dinner was yesterday. Or rather, it was Monday night. And then last night... And by last night, I mean Monday night. I was driving home from the birthday dinner, and a deer hit my fucking car. So, I'd had a stress headache for like 3 to 4 days before that point. And that did not help it, I'll tell you that. So, I do not have a car right now. It's in the shop. Not going to be ready for like a week at least. I'm just like, fuck me, fuck my life, that kind of attitude. And yeah, I've just been like that until today. So there's a lot going on, man. A lot going on where it's just you have to focus what little energy you have on the things that matter. And right now, as much as I hate to say it, streaming is not particularly important. Sorry, man. How was the deer? I did not eat it, and it's dead. And as it damn well deserves. Okay, okay. Here's the scenario. All right, hold up here. Hold up. Okay, hang on. Don't go anywhere. All right. We're in Microsoft Paint. Here's the scenario, boys. All right. So the road kind of goes like this, kind of through town, yada yada yada, and then it goes straight, and it goes up a hill. All right. Straight and then up a hill. So here's our road. All right. You have trees. It's basically a forest on either side of this hill, right? And this is a narrow road. This is not a huge road. All right. So I'm going uphill. This is a hill. That says hill. Anyway, so I'm going up the hill. My pedal's on the gas because it's a hill. I'm trying to get the fuck up the hill. And then the deer, it does not run across the road. I was paying attention. I had my fucking brights on because I was looking out for deer. From this point, it leaps straight into my car. Straight into my fucking car. If I had been a half second faster, or not even a half second, like a quarter second faster, I would be like really badly injured because it would have hit my door and just like hit me by proxy. But as it is, here's my car. It hit like here. And then like here's the door. So it fucked up the headlight over here. It fucked up the like the hood to the point where like trying to open my driver's side doors is a lost cause. So this car is completely fucked. I can't drive it with the headlight, especially not on night shift. So that is fucked. It is 100% fucked. I should have fucking eaten that deer. I should have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Didn't. Anywho, though, I'm gonna, I think, call it. I'll leave it on till about 8:50. But I think it's gonna be my time. I need to like take a shower and chillax and go to bed. Get an early night, catch up on some sleep. Thankfully, I don't have to go into work tonight like I normally would because Thanksgiving. But that means I get to mess up my sleeping schedule going into my work week tomorrow afternoon. So, wish me luck. Deerling about to get a negative score out of spite. You goddamn well better believe it. Second time I've been hit by a deer in 2 years. Ridiculous. Glad you didn't get bodied by a suicidal animal. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I will be on Discord as well for probably the next few hours, but yeah. It do be what I got. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Nero. Hope you enjoy it, man. Yes, it's the time of year where people in commercials buy cars without telling their significant others like complete psychopaths. Okay. All right, that's my time, guys. Have a good night.